So this is Take Meter. I tuned Distilbert on 200 plus, basically 210 comments from Reddit Let's Talk Music and Reddit Indie Heads to classify music discussion into three separate categories: analysis, take, and reaction. So I'll start with showing the classifications. Mm, So here's are some of the correct predictions. So we can start with like Helter Skelter was released in 1968, and Black Sabbath's first album was released in 1970. So that's a correct model prediction, and it predicted analysis, and it's correct. It had a 0.40 confidence, so it cites two specific dates, and it makes verifiable, which the analysis definition. Look at some of these. It says that one thing that I hit on was Sabbath are just a blues rock group. This is wrong. And, the true label is actually hot take. It's an unsupported opinion, but the model predicted analysis. It saw a band name and a genre, and it just assumed that it was. The model learned that mentioning specific music and entities signals analysis, without even learning that assertion about them isn't the same as argument that is grounded with evidence. Another that I saw here was in number 11. Was at their show and went to the merch booth after. I only had 15 bucks, so I grabbed the CD because I felt buying nothing. That is a personal anecdote. It's a reaction. The model predicted analysis. But here, with a confidence of 0.36. So it can't distinguish, once again, it can't distinguish evidence specificity from memory specificity. Oh, if you look over here, the README, the zero shot Grok baseline actually it outperformed the fine-tuned Distilbert, roughly between 0.4 and 0.3. So that's actually quite inverse to what I expected. So if we scroll down to the confusion matrix, you can see that it did correctly, but analysis did 12 correct. It's still called five takes and five reaction analysis. The reaction recall is just 2-0. Only caught two out of the 10, sorry. We go down what the model learned versus what was intended. It's about understanding the intent, right? Is someone arguing, opinioning, narrating, and that's a pragmatic skill that a 70 billion parameter model already has, right? So in this case, for this particular project, Silbert, 66 million with parameters with roughly 147 trading example back rather than and it only relied on surface keywords rather than training with a higher parameter model. Again, the comparison with the 66 million parameter versus 70 billion parameter is a distinguishable attribute for this project. So to close up, I guess this gap in model training, you need a much larger data set, a bigger base model, or far more data labels that map to features a small model would actually be able to pick up on and learn. Thanks for watching. This is my demo video.